I. Ah hee hoo hoo. Ah hee ah. Oh look, we're back doing Skyrim. Because I got nothing else to record. Well, I do, but I gotta save that for later. It's a Friday morning. I gotta download some games for next week, get back into the groove, because Mike's not really doing shit with the channel, so I guess I gotta fucking save the day. As always. So yeah, I gotta work and record. That's good. That's fantastic. And work out. That's good. I haven't done that yet, so today's chest day. That's gonna be fucking fun. I'm gonna do that at like 9 o'clock in the morning. So, fantastic. Alright, where the hell did we leave off in this game? Right around here. So I gotta go over here. Alright. Sounds good. I don't want to do nothing too strenuous in terms of quests. I don't want to, have to give myself a migraine first thing in the morning. I mean, you know. I also wanted a game where, like, it was kind of chill, so I guess this works. I didn't really want to play a game where I'm like, my mind's melting first thing in the morning, and, so I'm just, yeah, we're good. I'm good. I don't need that shit. I don't need that shit. So, work on something else, you know what I'm saying? In the meantime, while I can get some stuff downloaded and figure out what we're gonna do for the next walkthrough. I don't know what it's gonna be. It's definitely not gonna be a fighting game, so that's that. Injustice is done, so I'm trying to figure out what's next. I had an idea a couple weeks ago, but I don't know if that'll fall through or not, so we'll see. Who knows? What's going on in here? But yeah, I don't know. It is what it is. This is what happens when you work, guys. You know what I'm saying? You, not only do you not have the energy to get up early, but you also don't have the energy to record. You also don't have the energy to do other shit. So, your mind's not all focused on YouTube 24/7. But I understand the hustle that most guys and girls that do YouTube, I understand that whole thing. Where they'll go, before I became a full-time YouTuber, I had to hustle, grind, edit 24/7. What the fuck's going on over here? That's just a glitch, or is that the way the game is? It's probably a glitch. It's probably one of the mod glitches or something. But yeah, the whole thing is like, they're like, oh, well, you have to really, you have to grind, you have to put in the work, you have to blah, 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 blah. It's like, whatever, I don't got time for that shit. I can't make a check. I can't collect a check and do that shit, you know what I'm saying? So.
What are you gawking at? Can't you see I have problems here?
Yeah, that's great. Yeah, you have problems? You have problems? Fantastic, I have problems too, thanks. Join the club.
Are you kidding me? Look at this place. I'm supposed to be holding a tasting of the new Hunting Brew Reserve for the captain of the guard. If he sees the meadery in this state, I'll be ruined.
I missed the part where that's my problem.
Oh, really? And I don't suppose you just do it out of the kindness of your heart?
No, I'm not gonna do it out of the kindness of my heart. You're gonna have to pay me some huge amount of coin. It's gonna cost you big time.
Well, that's not how I operate, so forget it. Okay, okay. No need to make rash decisions. Here's half. You get the rest when the job's done. My only
Another passive-aggressive male that thinks they're hot shit, and then you fucking tell them like it is, and then they're like, eh. So.
I bought some poison. I was going to have my lazy good-for-nothing assistant Mal handle it, but he seems to have vanished. If you plant this in the vermin's nest, it should stop them from ever coming back.
I don't wanna do your dirty work, oh yeah. I don't wanna do your dirty work, oh yeah. Remember when Tony Soprano was singing that? Ah, yeah.
Now I've got to clean up this
Now,
mess.
what do we gotta do here? Let's see, open the doors. Open the doors! I gotta go down there. I gotta do some shit here. What happened to my partner? She dipped, right? Yeah, pretty sure she
Is
dipped.
something we discussed unclear?
You could probably use her help right now, actually. I'm probably gonna go grab her. That came out wrong. But yeah, let's go ahead and get Ulgarid or whatever the fuck her name is. I don't even know what her name was. This is locked, right? Yeah. Bam, bam, bam. So I see they're making a King Conan movie with Arnold after almost 40-something years. You believe that? That's wild. I even talked about that too. I'm like, man, I don't even know if I want that. And sure as shit, what are they going to do? Let's make Conan 3 with Arnold finally. It's like, really? After 50 fucking years? See, that's another case. That's another thing. That's another... Let's make a sequel to something that already exists. I was watching a video, dude's just fucking losing his mind. He's like, I want to see new shit. I'm tired of old shit. Nobody wants to see Conan the Barbarian. He's like, maybe your granddaddy, maybe I'll go to see it, but I tell you to fuck what? My kids, my grandkids, they don't want to see that shit. They want to see new shit. And I'm like, yeah, he's kind of right. You know what I'm saying? you know what I'm saying? He's kind of right.
I wanted to give you this. I hope you like a token of my appreciation. You're someone who can get things done. Let's not waste any time.
He kind of right. Boy's got a point. Like, you know, this new generation, they don't know what the fuck Conan the Barbarian is. They're illiterate. All they do is play on their iPads and jerk off and do all that other shit. They don't read. They don't, you know what I'm saying? People are like, hey, you should know, like Hollywood thinks kids today are gonna know what that is, bro. Or just like regular, you know, teenagers, young adults. No! No! Let me explain something to you with the education system in today's day and age. I work at a school, specifically a middle school and a high school. Do I see any books in those classrooms anymore? Nah, not really, bro. You know what I see? I see snacks out the ass, like it's a fucking daycare. Like they have snack time now for them so that they can have, you know, me time. I see drawings like it's a fucking preschool everywhere. Because they gotta draw now, too. It's... Because if they don't, you know, they lose their minds. And this is at a middle school and a high school, by the way. I want to let you know that. This is a middle school and a high school. And they got Legos, Mega Blocks all over the floor. They got a little play corner for them. They got iPads and technology for them. They got a little... you can go take a little break and calm down if you need to. Sit in quiet time. They got a little room they put them in. Like an Arkham Asylum padded room, where it's like a cell room, like the Joker's padded room. They've got so many things for these kids now to, like, make it so much easier for them. It's hilarious. It's just like shit that, like, when I was a kid, like, that shit wouldn't have flew. You know what I'm saying? Like, you want me time? What the fuck is that? It's like, do this whole worksheet of 50 million math problems that you can't even do. It's hilarious. They cater to these kids now. They just fucking... They pamper their ass. I walked into one room. I'm cleaning this one room. They got snacks out the ass. I'm like, what's this snack time shit? The only snack time you had in school when I was going in school, when I was going to school, was lunch. That was it. That was the only time you were allowed to eat. You weren't even allowed to have food outside the cafeteria. That's the only time you were allowed to have food, was in the cafeteria when you were eating lunch. Other than that, you weren't allowed to eat snacks in class. You weren't, and that's another thing too. They give them candy and shit now too. They give them gum. They give them, you know, a whole bunch of different candy, and it's like, and then they'll just chew it, spit it out, and put it under the desks, or they'll put it on the floor, or they'll put it somewhere else in the classroom. And I'm like, that shit wasn't allowed. You weren't allowed to have gum in the classroom. You weren't allowed to have any of that shit. Wasn't allowed. Now all of a sudden it's okay. Now it's okay to cater and pamper these fucking kids now. It's hilarious. So like when you're talking to me about like, hey, they're coming out with King Conan, it's like, these kids don't know what the fuck that is. These kids today are such candy asses. It's not even funny. They probably don't even know how to read, half of them. If I'm seeing drawings that are meant for preschoolers, like the Minions, like I'm seeing drawings of the Minions in a fucking middle school classroom, snacks on the floor, iPads in every class. These kids are not reading. They have no idea what the fuck Robert E. Howard is. They have no idea what the hell Conan the Barbarian even is. They have no idea what literature even is, because they probably don't even know how to fucking read. And I've seen videos of it on YouTube. Like, I've seen videos of these younger generations. They really don't know how to read. Like, a lot of teachers have just given up, and pretty much they do whatever they want with the kids now. They pretty much let kids just play like little children now. So, I mean, you know, it's like what they say on TikTok and, you know, all that other shit, and on YouTube and stuff like that, where they're like, you know, these kids today are fucked. Yeah, they are. Yeah, they're kind of fucked. Honestly, they really are, because I'm not seeing, you know, it's a middle school, but yet I'm seeing Goosebumps books in the classrooms. It's like, that was shit we were reading in elementary school. By middle school, you should have been reading, like, the fucking Hunger Games. You should have been reading, like, you know, higher grade level literature. So And I've been to the high school center, the high school side library. That I didn't see no. You're not gonna see no Conan. You're not gonna see literature like that, because this is literature too. This is literature. You check that shit out in schools. That's just shit they're not gonna let you check out. They're not gonna let you read it in schools. It's just not gonna happen. It's just not gonna happen. They're not gonna let you read shit like The Witcher. They're not gonna let you read, you know, these adult fantasy things. They're not gonna let you read that shit. You want that shit, you have to buy it, or you have to go to a public library to read it. So, you know, when people go, oh, King Conan, yeah, maybe for all the old heads, you know what I'm saying? All those old cats who grew up with that shit back in the day, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, my father, my grandfather, yeah, they're gonna love it. They're gonna love it. They're finally getting the King Conan story that was teased at the end of the first movie. That was actually, you know, where they show him on the throne and he's got a beard and he's like, all that shit. You know, finally we're getting that after how many years? Like, you know, my dad'll be happy because, like, he'll get to finally see that story be told. My grandfather, who knows, he might get to see it whenever it decides to release, if they don't waste their fucking time and hurry the hell up. But the rumor that came with that was also, they were like, oh, we're doing a whole Arnold renaissance. I'm like, what? Like, they're gonna do another Predator movie with Arnold, they're gonna do another Commando with Arnold. I'm like, okay, that's going a little too far. The guy's not that fucking profitable, you know what I'm saying? Like, they're like, we want to do a Commando 2 where he's old as shit. And it's like, have you ever seen Commando? You know what he's doing in that movie? He's just killing people left and right. He's like a military badass. Like, how are you gonna do that with an 80-year-old man almost? You know what I'm saying? So that one, I'm kind of like, what? A sequel to Commando? And then the Predator, I'm like, oh, we're finally doing a Predator, and his character's coming back. It's like, yeah, you should have done that from the get-go. Like, that should have happened with Predator 2. And, like, the last couple Predators, he should have been in Badlands. He should have been in Prey. He should have been in a lot of those different movies. He should have been in the whole cinematic universe of the Predator. He should have been in the Alien versus Predator team-ups. Like, what are we doing? Why are you waiting this long to finally fucking... to finally bring him back? I don't get it. Makes no sense. Excuse me. I don't know, man, but it's like, really? Seriously? The King Conan one I can understand, because, like, at this point, Hollywood's out of ideas, so they're like... so they're like digging up old fucking IP to see what they can, bring back into the mainstream zeitgeist, so they can go, well, what makes money? What will people see? Oh, what was cool? What's been cool for the last decade and a half? Game of Thrones, high fantasy, fantasy with nudity, sex, gore, blood, guts, the whole fucking shebang, you know what I'm saying? People getting their heads lopped off, sorcery, swords, dragons, evil, magical beings and shit. What are the villains called in Game of Thrones? I don't know, I haven't seen it. I'm gonna have to watch it now. But the ice people, the fucking frost walkers, whatever the fuck they're called, you know. What's hot? What's hot? What's popping off? What's popping off? You know, people like graphic fucking fantasy, Skyrim, and fucking video games, and high fantasy, and mature fantasy, and Elden Ring, Dark Souls, that type of shit's popping off. What would be a cool movie? What would be a cool movie? Oh, let's bring back Conan the Barbarian. Oh yeah, that's right. Who has a whole fleshed out world full of creatures, monsters, sorcerers, fucking, you know, all these different witches and bitches and witches and bitches and, you know, tons of sex and fucking blood and guts and, like, you know, who has that world? Oh yeah, Conan. Oh, let's bring him back. Yeah, but why? We don't know. 'Cause it would be cool. 'Cause it would be cool. Let's make a lot of idiots fans of Conan now, because, like, you know, that makes sense. Let's have the modern audience become Conan fans, because, you know, they just know what that is, because they read, right?
Was something we well, it's about time.
So, I don't know, man. It's like, for me as a Conan fan, I'm like, it took you fucking long enough. Like, seriously, I've been waiting for King Conan for,
After the captain's finished,
you know,
I suppose you can wait around if you must.
since before I was even born. Since I was in my dad's nutsack, that's how long I've been waiting for King Conan. So, ever since look, I said my gripes with the first Arnold movie. I've said that I have problems with it. You know, Arnold's Conan wasn't really fleshed out at the time because he wasn't as intelligent as he should have been, because Arnold wasn't really a big actor at the time. He didn't really focus on acting. He was more like just the bodybuilder guy. He's like the body behind Conan. Like, people were like, "Oh, he could play Conan. Can he act?" No, but he looks like Conan. He's big like Conan. That was the whole thing. It was just kind of, they kind of just got him because of his physical appearance. They were like, can he really act? No. Okay, we won't really give him that many lines of dialogue. Whereas, like, Conan in the books and in the comic books and stuff like that is very literate. He's very smart. He's very, like, he's not just like, me barbarian, me fuck, me want to eat, you know what I'm saying? He's very, very smart. Very, very, you know, well versed in the world that he lives in. And, you know, he's not just some dumb brute. So, you know, the movie kind of did that. The first movie kind of did that shit where they're like, yeah, he's, we're just gonna make him a dumbass, and he's just a body. Basically Jake the bodybuilder, pretty much, and, yeah, that's that. But, now that Arnold's older, now that Arnold's acting has improved over the years, and he's become like this guy that, like, he's worked on his accent, he's worked on being a better actor, he's gotten older, more mature, more aged. He can play a King Conan. He can play that Conan that they teased at the end of the first movie. And you have to understand, they teased that 40 years ago. They were like, this is a tale for another time. Conan sits upon his throne, you know, and all this shit. And you're like, oh shit. Yo, they jumped ahead. They aged him. They gave him, like, the beard. They put gray in his hair and shit. And this is when Arnold was young. He's sitting on the throne. He restored his father's sword that was broken by Thulsa Doom. And he's like, he's sitting there and he's like, and then fucking Mako. I don't know who they're gonna get to narrate it, because Mako's pretty much gone. Anybody who doesn't know who that is, that's the, I believe he's Japanese. That's the guy who did the voice of Aku in Samurai Jack. The guy who, long ago in a distant land, a foolish samurai warrior challenged me, so I banished him through time, sent him to the future of the land of Aku. So the guy who did the voice of Aku in Samurai Jack is the guy who was in Conan the Barbarian. He narrated the beginning of it and the end of it, and then he played a character that Conan meets. He's also he's like a hunter character. He's like got like a bow and arrow and shit like that. But he's telling you the story through his eyes, meeting Conan and everything like that, and his story and his adventure, origin and all that shit through the movie. Like I said, the original movie is fantastic. I just don't like the way they treated Arnold's Conan. Is that his Conan is... The movie's good. The movie's phenomenal. It's a great story. It's got great set, prop design, all that stuff. They were building a world, trying to build a world with really nothing to work on, you know what I mean? Like, they didn't really... The guys didn't read the books. They just looked at, like, a Frank Frazetta painting, and they were like, let's do that. Let's try to bring that to life. Whereas, like, they weren't really reading the books. They didn't really read the comics at the time, because that's when the comics were popping off, is the 70s and early 80s. So like Savage Sword of Conan was going on. Marvel had the rights. They were doing like a PG title. I've talked about this. They had like a PG book they were doing, where it was just Conan the Barbarian by Marvel Comics, and that was like neutered Conan, where it was like PG. And then you had like the mature magazine one, which was Savage Sword of Conan, where they had like nudity and stuff like that and all that shit. So and that was the 70s, so that was popping off. That shit was popping off. Frazetta was doing the paintings for the books, and he was doing like the covers for the books, so the books were popping off at the time too. But people didn't really read the book. Like the people who were doing, like the studio heads, the guys who were responsible, kind of like the guys who do shit now, the guys who were responsible for creating the movie didn't really follow the source material. They weren't really like immersed in the source material. They were like, just find dumb bodybuilder guy who looks like that. They didn't really know what the character of Conan was. So it was only it was only kind of like the director of the movie, John Milius, who kind of was like, all right, let's do this. Let's make it like, let's give it some prop design, let's give it set design, let's give it like a world that feels lived in type feeling, let's give it like, you know, let's make it feel like a Frazetta painting, let's make it like feel as close to the drawings as possible, and this and that. But like I said, like a lot of them weren't really, like even Arnold was really just training in the physical aspect of it, riding a horse. He immersed himself with like the world of Conan on the physical standpoint, getting his body built for it, lifting weights, sword training, riding a horse, shit like that. He really, like, he actually did that shit. Like, he would actually, like, he actually trained on a horse, riding a horse, and like actual sword combat. Like, he knows how to fucking wield a sword. So and then I think he even actually had to practice some mixed martial arts too, or some shit. But like, he got into it. Like, that was the movie that popped his ass off. People were like, oh, Terminator, oh, Predator, oh, Total Recall, "Ah, Commando!" No, bro. It was Conan's world. Conan the Barbarian is what made him popular. That's the shit that kicked him into that main zeitgeist. That's what, like, people, that's what made him the, when people are like, he's the 80s action movie star of that decade, he had that decade by the balls. Yeah, it's because Conan. That movie, had that movie not done good, he wouldn't have been an 80s icon. He wouldn't have done Commando. He wouldn't have done Predator. He wouldn't have done Terminator. He wouldn't have even... Fucking James Cameron was eyeballing O.J. Simpson to play the Terminator. So, like, had Conan not done good, Arnold would not have even been on his radar. He would not have even been in Terminator. He would not have even been in Predator. He would not have even been in Commando. He wouldn't have been that 80s icon. He wouldn't have done those comedies like Twins with Danny DeVito. He wouldn't have done all that shit. Because people would have just been like, oh, this guy is just a fucking dumb bodybuilder. But he proved himself with that movie. So that movie, that relationship he has with that movie, that's why he's been trying to get it made since fucking 40 years ago. He's been trying to get this shit done. You know, he was trying to do it when he was governor, but then when he ran for governor of California, you know, then he kind of just fucking... It was like, I was trying to get King Conan made, but then, you know, I ran for the governor, so I had to focus on politics, and da-da-da-da-da, and it's like, you know, shit like that. It was like, that shit, they've been trying to do it for 40 years, but he's always been doing other shit, governor of California and all that. But now that, like, after fucking who knows how many years, now he's like, oh, we're finally making King Conan 3, and it's like, that's great. Who's gonna go see it? Like, other than people who know what that shit is, you know what I'm saying? It's like none of these new modern fucking audience, nobody knows who the fuck that is. You're making a sequel to a movie that's like 40 years old, and it's like, now people are just now going to be jumping into it going, what the fuck is this? And it's like, oh, this is a sequel. It's actually not a sequel, it's the third film. The first one was good, the second one was shit. So I don't really, it's kind of the third film, and like, it continues from a 40-year-old fucking movie that was a long time ago. It's, you know, it's whatever. It's just Hollywood digging up old shit, just so you could try to get into, so they could try to develop a new fan base to fucking make it fucking femdized, or whatever you want to call it, feminized, or whatever the fuck. You know, they want to demasculate another masculine character and all this other shit. So it's like, why are we doing this? And it's like, who knows? It's like, it's great, it's fantastic, it's like, it could be good, but like, at the same time, it's like, look who's writing it, look who's directing it. You know, you got Christopher McQuarrie is supposedly directing it. I have no faith in that guy. I'd like to see what else he directs. So, you know, just because he does Tom Cruise's Mission Impossible fucking franchise and everything like that doesn't mean it's going to be good, because I've seen all those movies. Seen every Tom Cruise Mission Impossible movie. They're all dog shit. So, they're not that great. They're not, you know, people are like, yo, they're fucking awesome, man. They're fucking awesome. They're about as good as like all the other MCU Marvel movies and everything like that. It's just, let me turn my fucking brain off. And that's that. So,
Hey, I want to talk to you. Now.
Those movies are basically just Tom Cruise is so fucked in the head from the Scientology that, like, you know, that's all he can do anymore is just jump off of fucking buildings and, you know,
Exactly. Now you're beginning to see how our little sister
break limbs and shit like that. So, but I don't know, do I have faith in it? Not really. You know, this was something that was teased 40 years ago in the first film. That is a tale for another time. Conan on the throne as king. You know, and he said in, I think, the second one, he's like, no, I don't want to marry you. I will have my own queen and I will have my own kingdom someday. And it's like, so they kind of teased it in both of them, but the second one bombed so bad that it was like, bro, it just became dead for like 40 years. And then they did the Momoa reboot and people were like, bro, what the fuck? Yo, what is this? What the fuck? Like, this is garbage. So like, Conan's one of those characters that like constantly just not had it. You know what I'm saying? He's just not had a good time. You know, it just been ass in terms of movies and live action. It's like the first one was phenomenal. You had James Earl Jones as the bad guy, and he didn't have to be a voice for another guy in a suit. He was actually the fucking villain, and he was fucking cool as the villain. His character was cool as shit. May he rest in peace. Second one, like I said, the second one, I fucking tuned that one out. That one, it's okay. It's better than the fucking Momoa one. And then the Momoa one, I don't even... Bro, I honestly, he was in Game of Thrones. They saw he was good in Game of Thrones. The character he played in Game of Thrones was more Conan than him playing Conan. So, like, I don't know. Like, it's weird. I don't get it, but it is what it is at this point. And at this point, like I've said, like, I'd like to see both. I want to see a continuation of Arnold's as old King Conan, and then I want to see a young guy play like young Conan. I want to see like a new Conan as well. Like, people don't want to see old shit. That's the thing too, is I was kind of hesitant on a Conan 3 or a King Conan movie because I'm like, I don't want to see an old Arnold Conan. Because to me, that's not really Conan. The Conan I know and the one that I love is the one from the books and the comic books where he's like, you know, doesn't look like Arnold, doesn't act like Arnold, but, you know, I'll watch a King Conan with Arnold because I want to see the end of his Conan, like, because the first movie was good. But I'd like to see like a younger Conan. I'd like to see someone young. I'd like to see like a new version of him. And like I said, just like the books, you can jump around. The books are not like chapter based. They're not like, okay, now we're gonna move on to the next chapter. No, they're just short stories told in like different times of his life. So you get one story that's told when he's a fucking teenager and he's a punk ass. Then you get another one where he's like a little more mature. He's like in his 20s. Then you'll get one where he's in his 40s. Then they'll jump to one where he's in his 60s. Then they'll jump back to when he's in his 30s. They're all over the place. It's fucking stories. So like, you can do multiple like movies of different times of different Conans. You can cast different dudes. You know, not all of them have to be big either. Not all of them have to be huge bodybuilders, because Conan's not built like a bodybuilder. He's kind of just shredded. He's kind of ripped. So, it's more cut than anything, more tone. But, you can pretty much do whatever. So, like, I don't know. I do want to see a King Conan, and it's finally happening. I don't know who the hell. Maybe Netflix is probably going to have it on there. I don't know. Or whatever. Or no, they said 20th Century Fox is making it, so 20th Century Studios. Oh, fuck, that means Disney's doing it. They own 20th Century Studios. Fuck. Shit, dude. That's the, like, isn't that the Hulu, Disney? Oh, God, no. That's why they want to do another Predator with him, too. Fuck. It'll probably be on Hulu, then. Or no, it'll probably be on Disney Plus, because Disney Plus and Hulu are now fused, right? I don't fucking know, dude. Fuck me, dude. Why?
The whole shipping industry. The Emperor himself
Why,
supposed
dude?
back it.
Why did that
Believes they
studio
found
have to do it?
unlimited resources.
Shit.
The feathers in the ruffle.
He was trying to get it made at Netflix, but they wouldn't get it made. That's probably why. They're probably like, 20th Century Studios is now owned by Disney. It's not owned by Fox anymore. It's probably like, oh, we'll make it, but we are going to fuck it up. We're gonna shit all over that.
But he pays us a cut of all the stuff he lifts from the warehouse.
Right. Fantastic, because Predator Badlands was so great.
Just head right back to the guild and
It was okay. It was decent. It was alright.
Nothing else is more important.
It was okay. It was better than the Predator, but wasn't anything to write home about.
Quite valuable as well.
I see what they're trying to do with the Predator and the Alien stuff. They're trying to bring that back. They're trying to, with Alien Earth TV show, then now Alien Romulus is getting a sequel. Predator Badlands, Prey, those were pretty good. So like they're like, hey, we might be able to bring back Aliens and Predator finally, and you can do Arnold, fucking bring him back as an old guy. That's what they're doing. That's what they're working up to. They're building like a Predator and Alien cinematic universe where they're gonna have Arnold and the chick from Prey, and fucking Elle Fanning's gonna be in it as the android, and that giant monkey thing, whatever the fuck that was, in Predator Badlands. They're gonna Avengers Endgame Predator. You're gonna have a Predator fight fucking Alien Queen, and Arnold's gonna be there with like a robot arm and shit. I'm Dutch, I'm alive, I'm 80 years old. Oh my god. Guy's almost 80, bro. He's almost 80.
78.
Almost 80. How's he getting in shape for any of this shit? Commando 2. Another Predator. And now King Conan. How's he getting in shape for all this shit? He's probably just gonna pump fucking steroids into his ass or something. Guarantee it. He's probably just gonna do that. He's gonna take a needle up the ass and just go, fuck it, I'll take it one last time. One last ride. Oh shit. Yeah, that's what Hugh Jackman does. Hugh Jackman's 50 and he fucking still doing that shit.
Where do you want to go?
Fuck it. Avengers Doomsday. They want me to be in Avengers Doomsday. Why? Does your character need to be in Avengers? Nah, fuck it. Nostalgia. They're gonna have everybody. Patrick Stewart's coming back. James Marsden's coming back as Cyclops. They're all coming back. Everybody's gonna wear the costumes and shit. Alright. I'm gonna fight Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man, man. It's gonna be awesome. It's like, why?
Even though I never met that guy before.
Never met him. Never met him. Why are you gonna fight him, Hugh? I don't know. Just fuck it. I'll just take steroids so I can fucking play Wolverine again. You even want to? No, not really. Fuck no. That movie he did, that was actually pretty decent. Song Sung Blue. He can act when he's not fucking doing other shit. You know what I mean? Like, he can act, but they're always putting him in fucking superhero shit. It's like he's not just known for Wolverine. It's like Van Helsing was not a good movie, but he was good in it. You know what I'm saying? It was a good movie because he can act, and he acted pretty good in it. You know what I'm saying? The rest of the actors, I don't know, you know what I'm saying? Guy who was playing Dracula was having too much fun in that movie. But, you know. He can act. I don't know, bro. It's just like the King Conan shit. Like, you're just digging up old shit. Just look at, like, He-Man. Same thing. Like, it's the same shit with He-Man. They're like, hey, you know we could do He-Man? Hey, there's this thing called He-Man. It's like, yeah, you know how many people know about that? That's like shit from our parents is fucking, like, bro. That's the thing, is like, let's just dig up old shit and see if new people get interested.
That's like if they made a Flintstones movie.
Yeah, make a Flintstones. I fucking love the Flintstones. But let's make a Flintstones well, they're making a Jetsons one with Jim Carrey. Wherever Jim Carrey's at. Supposedly he was going to be George Jetson, so they're making a Jetsons movie, and it's like, that's great. Who the fuck's going to watch that? Who in today's day and age knows what the Jetsons is other than me? And like, if you can even find Jim Carrey, you know, wherever the hell he went, because there's some body double running around. Wherever the fuck he went.
She's got a decoy.
He's got a decoy, somebody cloned his ass, or if that's a clone though, it looks like a shitty clone.
On this day, I go to Sovngarde.
So, I don't know, bro. No, but a Flintstones movie would be awesome if they redid it. But the one in the 90s was pretty good, other than Rosie O'Donnell's ass being in it. But, John Goodman was fine as Fred Flintstone.
That is John Goodman. That's young John Goodman.
Rick Moranis was pretty good as Barney. I mean, it wasn't bad, but I'd like to see it be done. I don't even know if you can do it. I don't even know who the fuck you could cast as Fred Flintstone in today's day and age. Chris Hemsworth? Cast Chris Hemsworth? Yeah, Fred Flintstone. Yeah, Fred Flintstone, mate. Mark Ruffalo, you gonna cast his woke ass as fucking Fred Flintstone?
He looks like Fred.
Yeah. I don't even know who you could do anymore. Like, I don't know who you could cast.
He has to gain weight, though.
But yeah, like all these old IPs, let's dig them up and let's see if new generations even know what it is. No, these kids don't know shit. These kids are dumb now. They're just fucking playing Fortnite, watching Skibby Dib Toilet. Fucking, you know, they don't read. They don't know how to read. They don't know how to write. They don't even know how to do basic math. They don't know how to do anything, bro. They're...
So, what? I don't
You know what I'm saying?
land or
Like I said, if I work at a fucking middle school and there's fucking drawings on the wall of the Minions, we got a problem.
Did you say gold?
Middle school's the age where you're going through puberty and you're starting to become a young adult. Like, you're getting ready to become a young adult. What the fuck you doing drawing the Minions? What are you doing having snack time?
I can't be
You know what I'm saying?
every day.
What are you doing having snack time?
Bro, I never got that
Don't
shit.
care
You
what
know
you
what? I
promise.
got a
If I tell
full
the buyer's
packet
name
before
and word gets
break.
around, it could work.
And then I saw, like, I was flipping through this book. I was looking through this book.
Well, now that
Because
you
they had,
mention
like, a guide.
it, there is something I've been trying to get my hands on.
And it was like,
Buyer looking for a case
like
of
all
Fred
these different things they need
Just
now to
happens be
cope.
a single case in the Blue
Like,
Palace.
whether it's the kids, the teachers, whatever, but they have self-talk time. They have go sit in a corner time and calm down.
Bro, if you got put in the corner, I mean, you fucking in trouble.
They have all these coping mechanisms where you can literally calm yourself down like a fucking pampered little pussy. We're like, oh, you need to take a break? Oh, okay. Go in the play corner or some shit. Go play with your Legos in the play corner. It's like, bro.
Go in the octagon.
Bro, when I was in school, bro, my ass, I got called home. I got written up. I got referrals out the ass. I got sent to the principal's office. I had to sit in detention. Bro, they treated me like an animal compared to these kids now. These kids now, they get treated like a fucking house pet. I got treated like a wild fucking rabid wolf. They're like, bro,
We got lost in the back.
no lunch for you, no field day. They took activities away, no field trip for you. You don't get to go on this field trip. I remember one time, I didn't get to go on a field trip. I had to sit in some random teacher's classroom while my whole class went on a fucking field trip. They're like, nah, he can't go. He misbehaved. And my parents paid. It was paid for. They already paid for the field trip. And they're like, nah, he can't go. Nah, he's got to sit in some random teacher's class. I'm like, bro, compared to what these kids get now. And then they wonder why society is the way it is. They wonder why it's so fucking soy. So fucking... It's all fucking feminine and fucking unmasculine and shit. Hilarious. Hilarious. And then they wonder why we're gonna fucking... If there ever was a world war, we lost. That's it. We lost. There is no we may... we'll win that shit. The only reason we are the way we are is because we have planes, we have... The shit our older generations built. The battleships, the fucking F-1 bombers, all these stealth bomber planes, the whole thing, the military, the guns, the lasers, every weapon we have in the military was built by older generations that were in the military industrial complex already. It's not new. Yeah, it's not new people coming in. It's old industrial R&D department mechanics, steel workers, that shit. People who were developing the technology as times went on. Since World War II. None of these new kids know how to build a fucking battleship at a steel yard. They don't know how to fucking weld. They don't know how to, you know what I'm saying? They don't know how to even fucking, they can't even cope in a classroom. Bro, it's just hilarious. You know what they did to me? They didn't say, "Oh, you're having a hard time in class. Go play in your corner. Go play." Fucking, you know what they said to me? They go, "Nick, all the kids are talking to you. Bro, you don't shut up." And I'm like, I'm not even fucking talking. Nick, you're a problem. You're a disruption to the class. See that fucking table all the way in the corner over there where there's fucking dust, cobwebs, spiders, fucking, gum under the desk, the whole 9 yards. You see that desk all the way in the fucking corner of the room away from everybody else? Go sit over there. Go sit over there. All the way in fucking BFE. Nick, see that? See that? Every fucking class, too, in middle school. Every class. Every fucking period. All 6 periods. Hey, Nick! Hey, we got a spot for you. It's called the fucking corner over there. Go sit in it. It's like, bro, I didn't even do anything.
But they exile you?
Yeah. Dude, I remember one time, I'm sitting in a class. Not a fucking word is coming out of my mouth. My mouth is shut. Tight. I'm just sitting there with my mouth shut, and they go, "Nick, shut up." I'm like, yo, I didn't even fucking say anything. Unless I'm a fucking ventriloquist, and I'm that good at throwing my fucking voice. Unless somebody's got their hand up my ass like a puppet, I did not say anything. And then they're like, "Oh, I'm sorry." I'm like, yeah, This dumb motherfucker next to me is talking to me, and it is my fault.
So you're mimicking his voice?
That was in middle school. There's this little fucking lampshade haircut kid. He wouldn't shut the fuck up. And then it's my fault he's talking to me? Bro. Hey, I can't help it that I'm just the type of guy that people feel like they need to open up to. That's not my fault. And why should I be ostracized for that shit? Why? Because I'm an approachable guy? Even if I don't want to be? Like, I mean, it's just fucking ridiculous. That's why I got to a point where once I got to like fucking high school, I just stopped talking to people. I just stopped caring because I'm like, I'm not even gonna fucking, I'll just, you know, my ass is gonna get a spanking if I fucking say anything, so I just keep my mouth shut. Don't even socialize with anybody.
Ah, I see you
Here,
have
I got your
good
fucking fire band wine. Ah!
looking elsewhere for this, can we? Here, take this. I certainly can't use it, but I suppose I need to pay you something for the goods. Not at all. I consider
That's
it
just
a necessity.
hilarious. When I look at what kids, generations
Golden Glow estate goes,
have,
I'll tell you what I know.
we've progressed backwards. It's gotten fucking like, they're like, oh, we're taking a step in the right direction. My parents used to get slapped on the ass. My parents used to get beat by their teachers. That was a different fucking time, bro. It was a different time.
I tend not to ask too
My parents were like, if you got out of line, they literally pulled your ass by the hair, dragged you to the front of the class, and beat the dog shit out of you. They took a paddle to your ass. They took that fucking stick with the chalkboard. They smacked your ass with the stick.
This business we rarely deal in.
Fucking one time, my dad
Identity comes from how
had to
much
have
you
my
carry.
grandfather come to the school because his teacher hit him.
Look, that's all I know. I never promised you I'd have all the answers. Now,
Like, that's how
since the
fucking
transaction
crazy it
is
got
done,
back then. That's how fucking nuts it was, is that teachers didn't give a fuck. They were beating kids. They were doing all kinds of shit. And like, do you think my grandfather was happy with that? Fuck no. My grandfather had to come off of work, and this is the older generation where they don't want to be bothered with shit. He had to come off of work because some fucking asshole hit his kid. Bro, different time. Different time. Different time. My grandfather told us a story about when, this is around the fucking, what was it, 40s, 50s, right around when he was in high school. He said he had a gym coach. He had a problem with this other kid. The fucking gym coach made him and the other kid put boxing gloves and just beat the shit out of each other till the other one got knocked the fuck out. And he's like, that's how problems were solved back then. It's a different fucking time. But like back then they were like, go ahead, animal, fight. Fight like an animal. Fight for your survival. Now they just fucking pamper these kids. They just pamper them. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Remember the time I got in trouble for printing a picture of Halo? I printed like a Halo picture, like one of the games was coming out and I was hyped, so I printed like a picture of it. Because they gave us like internet access. I get in trouble for it. My dad goes to the fucking, like, he goes to the fucking principal and he's like, why are you giving kids access to the internet? Why do they have computers to begin with? Why are you doing that? Like, I don't understand. This is like 3rd grade, 4th grade. It's like, why does a 3rd grader or a 4th grader have access to the internet? Why? Are you fucking stupid? And now they just fucking give them iPads and like fucking right off the bat. So, it's pretty, it's hilarious when I look at it, like how far we've come in terms of, society's really become pussified and very like pansy, very like neutered and like soy and like.
That's why when I watch a War Machine, I'm like, it's like taking a good shit. It's like, man, this is a breath of fresh air.
And it's like a lot of men now are like passive aggressive, like they're not men. They're like out of shape. They all got long hair and a man bun, neck beards. Just about every guy at my job is like, aside from the older guys who are like dad's age, that like come in, they're like, you know, they come in, they work, they don't even talk to you, they just do the job and fucking leave, which that's how it should be. But like a lot of the other ones, they come in and they want to socialize and talk about video game. I got in this lobby last night, yo, this anime. All they do is talk about it. At least 3 or 4 of them there are fucking weebs. All they talk about is anime, video games, you know. They're eating microwavable fucking food at on break, and it's like, bro, the fuck you doing? That's a man? The fuck it, like, got my hair in a man bun, unkept, got myself a big beer belly gut, eat like shit, talk about anime. I just want to go home so I can whack off. Play video games, watch anime. Like, dude, it's just, it makes me cringe. It's like, that's what we become. We used to fucking kill each other. Like, men used to literally lop each other's heads off for power, women, status, money. We used to fight for survival back in the ancient times. We went from being people who built the fucking pyramids, supposedly, giant fucking stone. We crafted architecture.
Like this mountain here.
Head over to Angeline's aromatics.
Show the view. Wait, turn to the right. Show the views. Look at that cliffside.
Wait, the pyramid's built out of sandstone, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Look at those castles in the distance.
We used to build shit like this. There are literally castles like this, windmills like this. We used to build ships like that. And now we're fucking showing up to jobs talking about anime, video games, wearing superhero shirts, wearing woke-tastic, Fantastic Four shirts, you know, talking about whatever lobby I could get in. I got in a lobby last, like, bro, it's cringe as fuck. Cringe as fuck. Like, I look at what we become and it's just disgusting. It's disgusting. It disgusts me. It's fucking atrocious. Lazy, fat, fucking weeaboo slobs that just want to fucking jerk off to fucking big-tittied anime bitches, and, you know, these are the same guys, they want to get tough too. They want to Rasengan, Kamehameha. This isn't one of your animes. There's no Kamehameha. There's no fucking Rasengan. There's no Gatsi Botsu, whatever the fuck jutsu. There's no...
One punch.
There's no shadow clones to get the job done faster. You either step it the fuck up or you don't. Alright?
There's no shit.
Is that a goat? The fuck is that? It's a goat, right? Bro, I don't get it. Like, what have we become? We went from being like these... Humans went from being like crazy, barbaric. Like, that's why I'm obsessed with history, because like, when you look at old history, it's like, holy shit, like, that's what kids need to learn. Like, that's what we were. What the fuck happened?
That's like, because Prime, Prime's doing the Wolfenstein show.
Oh my god, you with the fucking video games again. Here we go with the fucking Wolfenstein and the... Prime. Yeah, okay, Amazon Prime's doing a Wolfenstein show. It's gonna be woke, it'll probably be dog shit. It's like everything else. It's gonna be dog shit. It's gonna be what was me? What was me? What was me? pussy! They're gonna turn BJ Blazkowicz into a pussy. They're gonna make him a victim. They're gonna make him just like these fucking kids. He needs to go in a play corner because, you know.
Is someone there?
He has to go in a play corner. He's gotta go sit in a play corner. I don't know, bro. It's just, it is what it is. And it was funny, too, because I was looking at the older guy, the guy that's like Dad's age, the guy, he's like 50-something or whatever, and he just looked like he was ready to just off himself when they started talking. They're like sitting here talking about getting Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles tattooed on their ass and shit. One guy walks in with a Ninja Turtle shirt. The other one's like, dude, he's got like fucking tats all over. He's like, dude, I'm gonna get a Ninja Turtle tattoo on my ass or some shit. I don't know, chest, ass, whatever. You got tattoos. That's another thing too. Long hair, man bun, neck beards, tattoos all over my body. None of this shit does anything for you, but like, you know, like the 50-year-old guy is like looking at him talking, and then he just looks like he's about ready to fucking just put a fucking Glock in his mouth. It's like, I don't know, we just become like very like yeah, I have hobbies, I have like shit that I like too, but like there's a certain point where it just gets to be old. Like it just gets to be like, yeah, I read comics, yeah, I read novels, I read books, I read shit like that, but like there's a time and a place for hobbies. Not everybody, hobbies aren't meant to be shared. You know what I'm saying? They're not really meant to be, you know, they're not really, it's private. What I'm interested in, that's private. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I talk about it on the channel, I express it on the channel because that's what this channel is geared towards, is what it's made for. It's made for like talking about shit that I like. But like when I'm at my job, I don't feel the need to tell people what I like, what I'm interested in. People don't care. They don't give a shit. We do not care. So, I don't know. There's a time and a place for everything, and when I go to work, that ain't a time and a place for show and tell, share and tell, whatever the fuck you want to call it. Share my hobbies. I'm there to fucking collect a check and go home. That's it. So.
What was that?
Someone there?
Time to end this little.
Not there to talk about Skyrim. You know, so. Not there to talk about Fallout. That, you know, once you start with these people, they won't leave you the fuck alone, too. That's the thing. That's why I don't say anything to people at jobs anymore. I don't even bother. It's like I'll just keep my hobbies to myself, because then that's all they fucking talk about. Okay, cool. I don't know what that was. The dude was humping me, but okay. He's just like, what are you doing?
I How's that doing damage?
What are you doing?
Oh, man.
What was that?
Yep.
Go ahead.
King Conan. After 40 years, took him long enough. That's hilarious. I don't know. It's probably gonna turn out to be shit. To be honest, it's probably gonna be dog shit. It'll just be like everything else. Let's dig up some old fucking fossil franchise and capitalize off of Arnold. And they'll just do his character dirty or whatever. They'll just turn him into a soy or something. I don't know. Turn him trans or something. I don't know. So, demasculate him or some shit, make him immaculate. No, I'm sorry, that's wrong term for that. Immaculate means something else, but they'll make him emasculated, demasculated. What time is it? I need to hurry up, he's gonna be home soon. So I don't know. I don't have faith in anything anymore. I don't have faith in Hollywood. I don't have, because it's a dying system. It's one of those systems that needs to collapse. It's a joke. They just want to capitalize off of fucking shit that, like, they can force an agenda down your throat or have some political views put in the movie or something. I don't know. It'll be something political. There'll be something political in it. It's the world of Hyborian. That's the thing too. It's a savage world. The world of Hyboria's creatures, monsters, you know, stuff like that. Warring worlds, warring tribes, warring armies and stuff like that. Swords, sorcery, all kinds of fantasy shit. But they'll make it political somehow. They'll make it a fucking venting platform for people to go, I don't like my president. I'm sure they'll create some orange character in it or something, like orange skin character, orange man bad, you know, shit like that. Same shit we've been seeing in, you know, some Nazi-esque character. Everything's Nazi. That's why they want to do a fucking Wolfenstein show, Mike, because they want to fucking Nazi, 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 Nazi! So Nazis! Everybody's so obsessed with the Nazis. You know, we killed them, right? We destroyed them. They've been eradicated from history, so why are we still talking about them? Who fucking cares? Who fucking cares? People are so obsessed with the fucking Nazis. They're gone. What do you got to fucking worry about?
People act like they want.
People act like they're fucking being pulled out of their house and shit. Like they're being drugged through the streets and stuff like that. Act like they're being like put in camps and being ready to be executed and shit. I don't understand what today's American people's logic is. They're so fucking stupid. It's like, relax, calm down. Take a fucking Xanax.
Now there's no need to do anything. I see you wish to be reasonable. Perhaps I misjudged you.
My name is Gulamai.
It's Carlia.
I am a Slytherin lizard man. Oh, that's racist. Sorry, I can't talk about his skin like that. Sorry.
Carlia is the thief responsible.
I can't social profile this guy.
That's like if they made Elder Scrolls show.
Help. No,
Like they do all the Bethesda.
Yeah, they'll just make it about race.
After she
He's a lizard man. No, you can't call him that. That's racist. He has rights as well.
When I asked her where she was going.
I mean, he does. He has rights.
The end began.
He's a citizen of Skyrim.
No estate deed is proof.
Skyrim.
And when you
You know what I'm
speak to
saying?
him, tell him I'm worth more to
Speak to
him
the
alive.
What's that guy's, what's his species again? His background.
Argonian or something?
Oh, you can't call him that. You can't say Argonian. That's racist. No, that's his background.
His background.
Oh, can't call them a Khajiit. That's racist.
I know. You call him
Yeah, you can't call my character a Nord. That's racist.
a Breton.
Called me the N-word. That's racist.
What's the cat one?
The Khajiit. That's the cat. Yeah.
What kind of name is that?
I don't fucking know.
Khajiit?
No, don't talk about him like that. That's racist. Don't speak about the Khajiit like that. That's racist.
What, did they ruin the Fallout show?
Yeah. Didn't I do a video on it? Or something, the Fallout show? I mean, it's alright, but
Yeah.
it's a lot of kind of just shitting on the continuity and shit.
That's why I'm scared.
Can't call Deathclaws a Deathclaw. That's racist.
No, I think they call him. Why would they not call him?
No, I'm just saying, you can't. You're not allowed to say certain things, Mike.
You know there's a gator claw?
A what?
A gator claw?
What the fuck is that?
It's like a humanoid crocodile. A gator.
In what?
Fallout.
Ah, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll leave the walrus guys alone. They didn't hurt nobody. They didn't hurt nobody, am I right?
If you got something to say, I am
Yeah, but I don't know, dude. It's like, I don't know what the hell we've become. Like, we've gone from being riding horses, going into battle, the Holy Crusades, all these different empires, the Byzantine Empire, the Mongolian Empire, the fucking Egyptian Empire, the fucking Roman Empire.
Chinese
We went feudal Japan with the samurais and the shinobi and the... What the fuck happened, dude? To where now, like, everybody wants to go to Japan. It's like, it ain't that great. It's just a bunch of depressed suits. Like, it's everybody who's working overtime at some corporation like Nintendo or some shit now. It's not what it used to be. They're all drunk off of sake.
Half of them.
They literally have to drink sake because they're so fucking depressed.
Isn't there a suicidal rate over there?
Yeah, I mean, they're literally like... The SS rate is like through the roof. They're so clinically depressed.
And everybody over here just thinks it as like, ooh,
And everybody over here is just like, I want to go to Japan and be a weeb.
And then you go over there and they look at you like...
Literally, like, 4 of the dudes at work, they're the type, I want to go to Japan, I want to go to Japan, I'll fit right in. No, you won't. No, you won't. They'll look at you like you're a fucking...
Gaijin.
I love how every Western man thinks they fit in other cultures. I'm Western man. I'm gonna go to fucking, you know... I'm gonna go fit right in. I'm gonna go fit right in. No, you're not. No, you're not.
Get the hell out of there.
You got long hair and a man bun, neck beard.
I already don't like beards, so...
Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
They like clean shave.
They like clean-shaven, boy-looking ass motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I don't want to fucking... I don't even want to get into this. You know what I'm saying? Go over there, see if they don't look at you like a fucking peon.
somebody like
Something I
leave.
can help with, or
I
do
need
you
to
just
check.
want
Tell him I give up any information.
Yeah, if you shave that fucking, you know, shit and, you know,
No.
you'll fit right in. They look at you like you're a K-pop star or some shit. Oh, he cute boy.
Someone I hope to never cross.
Then you get the ones where they're like fucking, they got covered in tats and, oh yeah, he cute boy, yeah, sure, yeah.
Carlia destroyed everything this guild stood for.
Right.
She murdered my predecessor in
They're just gonna go, you're gonna go over there and they're gonna accept you
after we discovered
for
what
who
she'd done.
you
We spent
are.
months trying to track her down, but she just vanished.
Yeah, right, sure.
If you can even get in the country.
They look at people with other skin color wrong. And say shit like, oh, blackie? What Arnold?
Carlia and I
And then the black guy is like, yo, what the fuck?
with her on every height.
I thought I fit in here.
Backs. I know her techniques. Her
It's not racist, bro. It's just a fact.
There'll be no one left that
It's just a fact.
only we knew
You think you're gonna go over there with your neck beard and your I love anime and get off the plane like a fucking otaku like Otacon?
where she murdered Gal.
It doesn't, that's not how it is. Guy like me, burly man, outdoor man, mountain man, whatever you want to call it, cowboy hat, cowboy boots, flannel, jackets and shit. They look at me like, oh, Western man, cowboy. Cowboy. Oh. They don't, yo, I know I don't fit in to certain cultures. I'm not gonna try to. I'm American. That's it. You know what I'm saying? Southern American, Southern Italian, what the fuck?
I am a real love.
It's funny, I always talk about how Grandpa came over here for a better life. He rejected his Italian citizenship so he could become American. That's how fucking American he was. Couldn't even speak English, and he's still like, yeah, I'm American. I'm American.
Served.
Yeah, served in the military and everything. I don't know, bro. It's just like, what? Why you want to be something else? It's like you're not happy with who you were born as or some shit. Like you want to be reincarnated as a Japanese man?
Yeah, but if you're
You think it's any better?
no, they beat the shit out of their kids.
You think it's any better?
Need some gold.
You think the Japanese man wants to be a Western man? You think that? You think that? Do you think a Japanese man who goes to work every day, works his ass off, busts his ass 24/7, literally slaves for a job so he can come home to his little apartment or whatever, little housing, whatever?
2-room house. Or 1 room.
Do you honestly think?
1 hallway.
Are you sure? Once I exchange it for you, I'm
Do you
not gonna
honestly
give it back.
think
Unless you want to
that
sell
guy
it
is
to
thinking in his mind, man, I really wish I was a white man right now?
Okay, there you go.
You really think that?
Or you really think he's thinking about the next anime episode?
Do you honestly think he's thinking, yeah, I wish I was white in America? No. No, bro, he was born, raised, and taught and adapted into his culture. And that's the one he was, you know, he doesn't, like, I was born to be an American, that's it. Wasn't born to be anything else. You know what I'm saying? Oh, but Nick, you're Italian, dude. Don't you want to go back to Italy? Fuck no.
Should have quite a good bit of
Fuck no. I'm not gonna sit here and go, oh, well, I wish I was born in Italy. I wish I was born in Italy. I wish I had a different life in Italy. I wish instead of being born in America, I wish I was reincarnated so I could run around a fucking villa in Italy or some shit. I don't know, play with the goats. No! I don't fucking care. Like it would be any different. Like, I wouldn't be in poverty over there. Like, I wouldn't be poor. I'd be as poor over there as I am over here. It wouldn't make a difference. I'd still have to work. I'd still have to make a check. I'd still have to farm and all that other shit. People act like it's better. People act like you don't have to work if you go to Japan. That's all they do, bro. That's all they do is work.
If anything, you gotta work hard.
Yeah, if anything, you gotta work double time.
'Cause you
Work like 12-hour days almost. Not even 8 hours. They work like 12 to fucking 20, almost 20-hour days, bro. From like sun up to sun down. You want to talk about this bullshit time crunch shit with the video game developing. What do you think they do over there, bro? They just fucking... Time crunch is nothing to them, bro. That's like fucking... It's cake.
Kojima's working on Metal Gear at midnight.
Yeah, for real. That's actually facts. Go watch the fucking behind the scenes of MGS4. Kojima's at fucking Konami making fucking Metal Gear 4 till midnight. From sun up to fucking sun down. They're just sitting in that cubicle like... Granted, you're fucking making video games, but I mean...
Yeah, but like, that shit is like crazy. And you honestly think they give a shit about anime as much as...
No, they don't.
They're like, oh,
No, they don't. Grown-ass Japanese men do not fucking watch anime. It's confirmed. They're like, isn't that shit for children? That shit's for little kids. My son watches that. Soto, Naruto, that's shit their kids watch. That are, you know, the whole manga shit. That's all little Japanese boy bookshelves. There's no fucking Japanese grown-ass man reading manga and fucking watching anime. Over there, that's seen as like disgrace. That's a like grow the fuck up. Why don't you go to work? How about that? You know what grown-ass men are doing over there? They're getting drunk off their ass after they get off their fucking 12 to fucking 24-hour job. That's what they're doing. That's what they do over there. That's what they do. They work their ass off, they get off, they go to the fucking, you know, sake fucking bar, or they go to the noodle shop and they sit there, they smoke. Literally. That's what they do. They drink, they smoke, they literally live like G's.
bro.
You got that 90-year-old guy over there fucking, he's like eating the noodles, drinking his smoke. What's up, Daimo? You know what I mean? He's cracked the fuck out. He ain't reading no manga.
They want to talk about this. Dude, I've seen actual Japanese real life shows, dude. Literally, like, half of the scenes are just them at the bar. Just like,
Yeah, just like, and they're like, basically what they're saying is, yeah, you hate your job too, man? Me too. Fuck that shit. Fuck work. That's what they do. That's what men do over there, alright? Because before that, it was either the fucking samurai sword to the fucking neck or some other shit. You know what I'm saying? That shit in Tenshu where they're fucking sitting around the bonfire and shit. And they're like, that's what it was like, alright?
just take that one scene from Karate Kid where Miyagi's getting drunk and he's
Yeah, facts. Yeah. Yeah, I love how white males in America think that over there they read manga and watch anime and everything's Naruto and Yu Yu Hakusho and, you know. What's that other one? I don't even fucking care. It's all fucking weeb shit. I don't watch anime. Never cared for it. the only Japanese shit that I grew up with was like the Ultraman show. Watching that as a kid. Watching Ultraman beat the shit out of monster guys in monster suits and Godzilla, and I guess you could say Metal Gear Solid because Kojima made it, so I guess it's Japanese, but like, I don't know. Other than that, yeah, I don't care about Dragon Ball Z or fucking, you know, Naruto, and I don't know, it's just all fucking dumb shit. Like, it's all cope. That's all it is, it's cope. It's like, my life sucks. Let me watch an anime where shit's peachy keen 24/7. Let me see a fucking anime where they're just sitting around drunk off their ass because they fucking hate their day job. Oh wait, that's just regular Japan. You can find that walking around Japan, where they're like, you know,
Go back to country.
yeah, Gaijin, go back to America. Fucking white man, go back to America. Oh, white men have weak stomach.
And just because you have a man bun doesn't mean you're a samurai.
EFX, I got a man bun, so I'm a samurai. I'm a shinobi. I'm a ronin. Yeah, okay, whatever. Cope. More. Some more. Cope some more. Cope some more. People gotta cope in life. It's just hilarious. It's phenomenal. Phenomenal.
Would you buy your replica katanas?
Phenomenal. I'm a samurai.
You go over there, they're gonna be like, what the fuck is this dude?
Yeah, take that, wolf. Dude, they've even gotten to the point where Japan now, they're starting to close off having so many people come in because it's not like Japan anymore. And people are like, oh, they're fucking racist, oh, they're xenophobic, they're this phobic, they're that, they don't like people, they don't like... They want to preserve their culture. When you let other people into your fucking country who are not a part of that culture goes away. That specific culture for that specific area goes away. So it's like...
You got a text.
From who? About? What about him? Okay. Press, yeah, get him. Type, yeah, get him. Took out that dark, Assassin Brotherhood. That bro was after my ass for no reason. Yeah, text her, get him, and then I'll give her the money for him. But, yeah.
Get in the phone.
Just fucking give me it. Give me it. Suto Hammer. The fuck was that?
Are they still at the store?
They're not even at the store. She's at work.
So how did she text her about the nuts?
I am a real American. Why are there people trying to kill me? Who the fuck is this guy? But, yeah, no, I don't, I believe in that conserve your culture, preserve your culture. You know, that's like Japan trying to be like America. Don't. Please. You don't want to be like us, trust me. Trust me. We got people here trying to be like you. And, it's a disgrace, really. It's a disgrace to both Japanese people and American people, really. It's just, you get these fucking half hybrid, whatever the fuck they are. It's like, it's just whatever it is, I don't know.
And they really, honestly, they don't like America.
Well, they're our allies, but they don't, you know, they don't care about our fucking culture. Like, there's not too many Japanese people in Japan that are like, yeah, you see that Western? You know what I mean? Like, no, bro. They don't watch Westerns over there. You know, not all of them are like Kojima, where they just consume fucking movies on a, you know, every hour of the fucking day because they got nothing better to do. No, they're all at work, bro, busting ass. Why do you think the economy is so great over there? Why do you think it's like almost Google top richest countries in the entire world? They're in it. They are fucking in it. They are on top of that shit. Their economy is insane compared to like Italy and Greece, where like Italy and Greece are like, oh, well, we just make money during the summers when everybody comes here on vacation because, you know, they're just a fucking tourist country where they're like, well, you know, you can come here for your summers and, you know, Campagna or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can come here for fucking play with the sunflowers or whatever the fuck. It's like, Japan's like, nah, we're busting ass 24/7 to keep the economy going.
On your way up the 7,000 steps again, Clement?
Not today.
On your way to the 7,000 steps, lad.
The path isn't safe.
Look at all the countries that rely on tourism compared to the ones that rely on actual work. Those are the richest.
It's coming in at the 5th place.
So it's top 5.
Yeah.
So it has 5th place as richest country in the whole world. And why is that? Not because they sit around watching anime and fucking reading manga all day, that's for sure. So people want to sit here and they want to, oh, Nick, you're racist, you're a Nazi. Nick, you're a racist, you're a Nazi. No, I'm just spitting facts, guys. I'm just being historically accurate. I'm just being historically accurate for you. That's all it is. I study other cultures. I obsess with other cultures. I learn about other cultures. Whether it's countries, background, religion, whatever the fuck. Everybody has different beliefs. Everybody has... You can believe whatever the hell you want. You want to identify as the letter Q? So be it. You want to identify as the number 0? So be it. You know, you want to identify as a carrot? So be it. I do not care. Right? You know what I'm saying? I don't give a shit. Whatever you want, you do it. You know what I'm saying? You want to dress up like a raccoon? Like Sly Cooper? Do that. I don't care. That doesn't bother me. Doesn't affect me. Doesn't bother me. I'm just saying. Different cultures and different... Shit. Alright, ending it.